Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Woes, and we're here with our, uh, give me a second, week 2 battle and team builder. Um, Sorry if this sounds weird. I'm currently ghetto recording this. But yeah, sorry about coming up late. I've been a little busy trying to get stuff done. Um, and I just got a new gaming PC, so that's kind of led to me being distracted a lot with this and completely forgetting about it for a couple days. So I apologize. We're here with our week 2, like I said, team builder matchup against JC in the Pittsburgh Piplups. His so weird with two masters right now. As you can see, his team to the right there. They got Coco, Mikalop, Clef, Zorark, Halucha, Scizor, Skarmory, Latios, Lola Raichu with both his Zmons, and Chatot. Looking at his team, it is ridiculously fast. And then Clef, Skarmory, Skarmory, and then Scizor priority. So this would have been a decent game to bring webs. But it comes down to his two defoggers wouldn't have been affected by it, and Hulucha would not have been affected by that. So pretty much it would have worked for Coco, Lop, Zorark. And that's about it, because with electric terrain, Alolan Raichu still would outspeed everything. Or at least most everything. So it took me a little while to figure out what I wanted to bring out there. I was going to either bring webs straight offense or try to go bulkier and try to eat some hits up and everything, and kind of play around like that. So let's get right into it. Our team we have here: Alolan Muck with the Assault Vest, Poison Touch, Knockoff, Poison Jab, Fire Punch, Shadow Sneak. Max HP pretty much, and Adamant Max Attack. So this thing walls a lot of his special mons, pretty much all of his special mons. Coco, Zorark for most part, Latios, and Alolan Raichu, and Chatot. So this is one of my main mons I need to keep alive, especially with Coco and Latio there, which he might. Well, okay, I should probably say, I think he's gonna bring Coco. Coco, Lop, and like Scizor, Halucha are all most likely. Halucha fucks up my team, which means I don't think Alolan Raichu is coming. I don't think Chat's coming at all. Skarmory, I don't think it will be. I don't think he'll bring both, and possibly like Clef or Zorark will be the sixth mon. But yeah, he's gonna bring a very fast team. I think when we look at his team, it is, and a couple of his other mons just straight priority. Plus, he doesn't have a very good switch into this thing, other than Scizor or Skarmory. But Scizor still takes a good chunk of damage from a Fire Punch. Plus, knocking off items, if it is banded, stuff like that, is going to help out a lot. Next one we have Leftovers Defensive Primarina, Moonblast, Scald, HP, Fire, and Substitute. I have enough speed investment to outspeed Skarmory. Past that, max bulk as much as I can in defense. This thing can deal with Megalopunny decently, okay, I guess. Halucha it deals with very well. Halucha is, like I said, the biggest threat against my team, I think. Plus, I can do a shit ton of damage for everything. Like, if this thing gets a free-switch in, not a free-switch in, but if it gets a switch in and is allowed to fire off a move, something's going to take a decent amount of damage, which can really help my late game sweeper, which is Blacephalon. Past that, Blacephalon, like I said, Choice Scarf for Gamma, Flamethrower, Shadow Ball, Psychic, Mind Blown. I packed Mind Blown in here just because I didn't really have a sixth move. And I figured, hey, mid-game I need to just nuke a mon or two, just take him out. I can do that. Enough speed to outspeed Chatot, I believe. Scarf Lottie outspeeds Halucha and Alolan Raichu in terrain outspeed. Zorark, I think... Ooh. What is Zorark speed? I think it might outspeed. No, like I said, I forget. And then it outspeeds Megalopunny as well. This thing I want to try to get in the late game, especially if I know he doesn't have any Scarf Mons. Hopefully Scizor is gone and I'll have to take a Bullet Punch, because it fucks it up pretty badly. Next mon we have Mega Kangaskhan with Fake Out, Earthquake, Fire Punch, Ice Punch, and return. I'm running very bulky. The reason why, the only mons I won't outspeed if I run max speed are Clef, which I outspeed already, Scizor, which I outspeed, Skarmory, which I outspeed, and Chatot, which like I said, it's not coming. I know that for a fact. He has Coco, Lop, Clef, Zora, Kalucha, Scizor, Skarmory, Latios, and Alolan Raichu. Chatot's not coming. Chatot's just the mod he picked to fill out the 10 spots he needed. So like I said, there's no point in me running speed if I was going to already outspeed everything running no speed. So I went bulky. A little bit of priority with Fake Out, which is nice, but Earthquake, Ice Punch, Return, there's really only two things that really want to switch into this, and that's Skarmory and Scizor. Everything else has potential to take a lot of damage if I predict right. If not, eat up a hit. I can eat up a hit from Coco very well. Not very well, but I think it is like 50 or 60% at the most. And I can take it out very easily with Earthquake. So this mon's going to be a very nice just take a hit and then just start hitting things as hard as I can. Next one we have is, like I said, Halucha. I think it's going to be the Electric Seed, Sword Stance, Acrobatics, High Jump Kick, 4th move. So I'm running Red card. Battle Armor, so I can't get crit, with Stealth Rocks, Earthquake, Toxic, and Fire Punch. At this investment, after Rocks, I have like a high 90% chance to live a +2 High Jump Kick or Acrobatics. So I shouldn't die. As long as I don't die, he switches out automatically, which means he's burned his earned burn, and I can outspeed it with Bull Stuff in a late game. That's my main goal, bring this thing plus possibly again with Rocks. But I just need a mod that I know it can take one hit, even at +2, just to kick it out, just to completely neutralize its amazing unburn and boost. The last one we have here, Bronze On with Leftovers, running, running Heavy Slam, Trick Room, Explosion, and HP Fire. Heavy Metal, there was no need for me to bring Earthquake or Heat Metal? Heat Proof. So I said, why not slap on Heavy Slam, instead of Gyro Ball, I'll use Heavy Metal, slap on Heavy Slam, and start doing more damage. So this thing is pretty much just a general wall. Possibly, his thing, if he brings a very fast team and I can get up Trick Room and bring in something like Primarina, Muck, or Kangaskhan, I can be in a very good position. Especially Trick Room, Explode, possibly kill something, and then bring in whichever mod has the best matchup against the rest of his remaining mods. I can do very well, I think, anyways. So yeah, that's the team. Let me do something quick. Okay, so that's gone. We have the battle here. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. So as you can see, he brought Scizor, Lop. He did bring Skarmory, which is kind of surprising. Zoroark, and there's the Halucha Coco combination. So that being said, I lead off with, I should forget, it's been a couple days to be honest with you. Primarina, that's what I thought. Let off Primarina. I know I can take any one hit from a low punny. If he brings in Coco, I'm going to switch out into Muck, but this is my best way to deal with the Lop lead. Plus, if he leads up with Skarmory, I can two-shot it with Scald or HP Fire, whichever one. So he doesn't really have a good switch into that. Yes, there is a possibility of it being Zoroark, but I don't think it will. As you can see, Mega Evolve, so yeah, it's pretty obvious that it wasn't that. I take 20%, which is a fucking lot of damage. Whichever I heal back a little bit, and I'm just gonna fire off a Believing Moonblast here. Like I said, give me a little bit of time. I haven't watched this lately. Yep, Moonblast only does 48%, so holy shit, he brought a defensive Coco, which threw me off a little bit. It's not fast. I forget the calcs. Like I said, I'm sorry. This is really bad this week. I was like, oh shit, okay, this is defensive as shit. I'm going to switch, like I said, right on to Muck. Even if he wants to Volt Switch or U-turn out, he can. Goes right for the U-turn. He goes into Mega Lopunny. I'm like, okay, that kind of sucks, but I'm going to switch out into Bronzong, knowing I have a decent switch in no matter what he does. Take the 9% chip from a Fake Out, whatever. I'm going to heal that right back up. I'm just going to fire. He fires off a High Jump Kick. I'm going to go straight for heavy metal, I believe. Yeah, heavy slam. Doing about 50%. So I'm like, okay, I'm starting to chip things that I need for the Blacephalon sweep. All I have to do is make sure I get rid of the Hawlucha on burn sweep and chip down that Zoroark, and I'm looking pretty good. And if I can, I also need Skarmory out of Sturdy, so I just need a little bit of chip. Any chip, as long as it isn't leftovers, but I think he'll probably be heavy. Nope, Rocky Helmet. So next one, I'm like, shit, okay, I can't take another hit. I'm going to switch out, I believe, into Premier. Nope, I just go right for the Heavy Slam again, which isn't bad. Yep, he is Rocky Helmet, so cool. So the only thing I need now at this point is, a second, put music on. Change the music anyways. I am really good at this, aren't I? Here, put a little Dicky on. So at this point, I could possibly Trick Room. I can switch out into Blacephalon. Yep, and here's the reason I did that. That's right. I figured he was going to try to get up rocks here. So if I switch into, make a bold play, switch into Blacephalon, something is going to have to take a Flamethrower, which is very good for me. It allows me to get that mid-game pressure that, yes, this is my late-game sweeper, but this will allow me to just fuck something up. But he goes for Spikes, which is kind of surprising. I thought he would be Stealth Rocks more, but I guess that makes sense for some of the mons I have on my team. So like I said, he has nothing that lets take a Flamethrower, if not two. So he dies immediately, sacks off Skarmory. Okay, cool, that's a check to Kangaskhan. That's gone. Kill him, he brings in... Now, I'm fucking stupid. This is at full HP. I did 48% to it. And I'm like, oh cool, I can switch in my Bronzong on this Koko. Because I forgot about Zoroark. Which worked out for me because, excuse me, he just goes for Sucker Punch, which makes sense. So now at this point I need Zoroark on. I'm like, okay, that was weird, but just still thinking it's Koko. At this point I'm like, oh wait, it's fucking Zoroark, I'm an idiot. So that was a really stupid move on me. But I go into Muck at this point knowing that he can't take a, he really can't take any sort of move I want to go for. So I believe I just go for Knock here because, yep, I just go straight for Knock. And he has Terrain Extender, which I did notice after the 4th turn of Electric Terrain that I didn't go away. So I was like, okay, this is defensive with Terrain Extender. That's kind of weird, but alright. He just goes straight for Thunderbolt. I'm just going to take it out, I believe. Yep. I go for Fire Punch. The reason I want for that is if you want to U-turn out into Scizor, I'm punishing that. And I can, even if it didn't take it out, he would have lived on like 3 or 4 HP, 3 to 4%, which I could have then Shadow Sneaked and taken it out. So he brings in Hawlucha. So like I said, there's the Electric Seed. Okay. I'm going to switch out into Marowak. Now, sets up a Swords Dance. Now at this point, with the Spike up, I have a like 80% chance to live. All I need to do is live, and I want to fire off a Fire Punch. I need to get rid of that Scizor, if anything. Plus, it would hit everything as beastly hard as well. Possibly burn. So, he high jump kicks, he hits, and I live on 7%. Red card pops, he has gone out. And now we have Zoroark doing a crit, which is kind of lucky. Takes a Fire Punch, he's down to 29%. So right now, we have Scizor, which is completely healthy, I believe. Zoroark's down to about 30%. Hawlucha is not able to sweep because he doesn't have a burn. And Megalops. So as long as I can get rid of this thing, Blacephalon has a decent chance to sweep as long as Scizor doesn't one-shot me, depending on what set it is. So he just goes for your turn, taking me out. Life Orb comes into effect, he goes down 20%. I'm like, okay, that's cool. So he's going to bring in Megalopunny. I go into Primarina. Retrospect, probably, what I'm thinking now, probably should have gone into Blacephalon because nothing was to take 2 Flamethrowers. And he can't faking out. So he just goes straight for Thunder Punch and Terrain. I forgot about Terrain being up here, which sucked because I took a lot of damage. So I just go for the Moonblast. I take it out though, which is nice. but I would have much rather have, like, in retrospect, yeah, he would have taken me out if he would have faked out first. I should have gone into Persephone there. Like I said, would have killed that thing. That thing would have still been at full HP. So he brings in Halucha, which is fine. I'm just going to Moonblast here. I'm not going to let you attempt to set up, which would kill me. So I'm going to go into Persephone now. I made some bad choices in this game. And here's one of the... I should have gone into Persephone on the turn before. Now I'm seeing that. I should have known that that was Zoroark earlier in the game. And here, I was so scared of him. Nothing killed. The only thing that two moves that killed. Mind Blown, obviously. And Psychic killed. I was so scared he would go into Zoroark for some reason. So I didn't make the smart move. I go for Mind Blown. I take it out. But now I'm down to 38%, which is Revenge killed by a Scizor very easily. Let me see if I still have my counts up. Where's Blacephalon? There. Scizor, Choice Banded. Bullet Punch does 53% minimum. If I would have Psychic there, or if I at least would have gone in beforehand and hit it, it's so annoying. Like, I could have played that a little better, I think, personally. He's just going to Revenge kill me. I'm like, okay. I can go into Mega King here. He 3-shots me. Here's something that kind of sucks about my King set. I don't have Fire Punch. If I would have had Fire Punch, I would have been in great position. But instead, I have to fire off, I believe, Earthquakes. I fake out first, like I said, to get that chip. Help me out a little bit more. Obviously, he flinches. He's going to Bullet Punch. It only does 40%. But the only thing is, I'm only doing combined about 50. Which means, yeah, I'm going to take him out here. I live, thankfully, on 3. The crit didn't matter. I still took him out after both hits. But here comes Zoroark. He's going to Sucker Punch, take me out, which is fair. Really should have switched out there into Muck. Faked out the kill. Oh, no, I couldn't fake. Yeah, that's right, 3%. I was like, why didn't I do that? Yeah, I'm stupid. So, yep, he comes in there. Now, here is what this game comes down to. I have Shadow Sneak. He has Sucker Punch. If he doesn't think I have Shadow Sneak, he goes for anything other than Sucker Punch, I win. So this turn took like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Which is weird for a 1v1. All you have to do is kill me, and you outspeed significantly. And he does go for the Sucker Punch. Kills himself in the process. We get a 0-0 loss, which isn't awful. I'm not losing a differential, but I really feel like I could have won that game a lot. I mean, I should have won it, I think. I kind of fucked up at a couple places. Like, if I would have gone into Blacephalon on Lob, I Flamethrower, get the +1. Zoroark comes in, I switch out, and I can come back in after. I don't know. Like I said, it's just, I feel like I could have won that game pretty easily. I did not. I fucked up a little bit, I think. But yeah, that's week 2. Week 3 will probably be up in like a couple days, like 2 or 3. But yeah, thank you for watching, everyone, and peace.